Welcome to Hot Seat. I'm Scott Mitchell. Oklahoma's children lost a champion recently with the sudden and unexpected passing of Dr. Dwight Sublett, MD. One of Oklahoma's most decorated and respected pediatricians, Dr. Sublett was one of the 4 doctors we live streamed weekly on News 9, News on 6 platforms during the height of COVID and several times on a hot seat. He was always describing to the public and policymakers alike the reasons why and what needed to be done to improve the health of Oklahoma children. The 3 remaining members of the Fab 4 docs got together to remember Dr. Sublett. Here's a portion of that discussion, and you can see the full interview on our website /YourVoteCounts.
A sad day for all of us. On September 12th, the Oklahoma House of Medicine lost a very important voice, and the 3 of us lost a very good friend with the passing of Dr. Dwight Sublett. The 4 of us spent many hours together informing Oklahomans about the truth about COVID-19, and Dwight was vital in keeping all of us informed about the pediatric population and the importance and safety of vaccinations, both for COVID and in general. And I know I speak for the 3 of us. We send our condolences to his wife, Ginger, his children, his grandchildren, and all the Sublett family at this time. David?
Yeah, I share your sentiments. Certainly thinking and praying for the Subletts and their family as they kind of navigate this new reality. It's always tough to lose a family member, and certainly Oklahoma has lost a real champion, not only of physicians. He was president of the Oklahoma chapter, I think, of the American Academy of Pediatrics for years, been very involved in organized medicine, which is a real voice for physicians, but more importantly, for pediatrics. He was a real voice for his patients. I think we could all agree that pediatricians are some of the most unsung heroes in medicine, that are essential to relationships with families, with children, and he was a voice for an advocate for pediatric health across the state. Certainly worked in Stillwater for many, many years, and then I believe went into practice for a little while before his passing. But we certainly send our hearts out to all of those who knew him, all of those who were treated by him, who may be feeling the sting a little bit, and most importantly to his family, who certainly are going to have to move on and remember what a great doctor and a great dad and husband and grandfather he was.
John, yeah.
Condolences and prayers go out to the family and his friends. I think the sense of loss I personally feel, and I know others feel, is a tribute to the fact we lost a really valuable member of the medical community. You can sense it just when you hear the news, and your heart sinks a bit, and you realize that somebody who you cared about is gone, and somebody who cared about you. Through COVID, I think he was a wonderful expression of a doctor's doctor, somebody who used their talents generously and effectively to help us through a time of crisis. I think of those calls and how he was such a moderating voice, and how he piped in his experience with patients to humanize the issue of adolescents who are struggling with the separation. And he was a real contributor to my sense of balance, trying to get through the crisis and figure out where to go, and expertise, a doctor's doctor, really, in that he brought the best of his human side to the care of patients. He was involved with organized medicine, which is somebody who uses their free time and their energies to try and uplift the whole profession and its contributions back to society. And he was a senior leader in his field and in medicine generally by taking responsible positions, leadership president type positions. So again, I think his legacy is the wonderful thing. It's all we can hope to leave behind. In our time here is, our kids, our families. Certainly his family is a testament to what he did there, in being a wonderful father, grandfather, husband, probably a wonderful kid. I didn't know him back then, but his legacy to medicine, he left an imprint, and amazing. I hope at some point I can figure out to leave some sort of legacy equivalent to somebody saying I miss him. I wish he were still here helping us.